Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. While it can be very exciting and life-changing to be a new Muslim, it can also bring along with it a whole lot of challenges, from not having any Muslim support, not having anyone to teach them Islam, and being shunned by family members. The Islamic Dawah movement is excited to launch a mentorship program for new Muslims called Hand in Hand. We will be hosting a webinar entitled New Muslim Mentorship Program to share with you some data from our survey of new Muslims, to explain the New Muslim Mentorship Program, and to hopefully, inshallah, get many of you to volunteer to be mentors to these new Muslims and to help them along their exciting journey. The webinar is scheduled for 31st August 2020 at 8 p.m. on Zoom. The Zoom link and password will be on the flyer. Look out for it, and please check the IDM Facebook page and WhatsApp groups for more information.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Irwin Archer. I've been a Muslim for 10 years now. Some of the challenges I faced as a new Muslim were the negative stereotypes associated with Muslims. Fellow employees, co-workers, they would tease me and say that I joined a terrorist organization and I would strap bombs to myself and do terrorism and whatnot. So these negative stereotypes, I faced them and I had to ignore such people and know that they were simply misinformed. But of course the misinformation, is a lot of misinformation out there. So people tend to view you negatively when they hear you're a Muslim. Secondly, my family, while they did not reject me, they tried to convince me to stop being Muslim. So they would come with Bible scriptures and misinformation about Islam again, and try to convince me to come out of Islam. But of course, the truth of Islam stands out clear. So I was able to easily justify my decision to be a Muslim and present clear evidence as to why Islam is the truth. So I wasn't faced by these negative, circumstances that I face as a new Muslim. I believe a mentorship program for new Muslims would help new Muslims by putting them into contact with fellow Muslims. This is very important because Muslims encourage each other in doing good. So fellow Muslims encourage each other to establish the 5 daily prayers. This is something I had to get some encouragement from fellow Muslims in the earlies, establishing the 5 daily prayers. And Quran literacy is another thing. In 2010 as well, when I accepted Islam, I came into contact with fellow Muslims who encouraged me to learn to read the Quran. And these things were great benefits that I enjoyed by coming into contact with fellow Muslims, mentors who would, teach me, the way, because I used to rely on YouTube videos and whatnot to learn how to pray, for example. I learned to pray from a YouTube video called Pray As You Have Seen Me Pray. But of course, getting into contact with fellow Muslims and seeing it live, this is best.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Jared Liga. Accepting Islam for me was done 5 years ago, and it has been quite a nice challenge for me and personally. In terms of challenges, there may have been 1 or 2 challenges, but my family was very accepting for me, so my challenge was not a matter of stigmatism and what it is you're doing and all those sorts of things. Because the family was very accepting, they also wanted to know what prompted me. So in terms of knowledge and those things, that for me was the biggest thing. So really knowing where to get knowledge, how to seek right knowledge and everything was my biggest challenge for me. Did some searching and everything like that, and I was put on to an institution called the Islamic Dawah Movement, which is this here, and they have basically opened up a lot of avenues for me as a revert, and it actually encompasses a lot of aspects, just not only in terms of just pure academics in terms of Islam. It's just about the whole way of life. So they teach you the principles of Islam, but they also teach you in terms of how to be a better person and everything like that. And that in itself is what a believing Muslim is, really.